Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey. Still got my injured hand, but we are making it through. We are trying. We're going to keep on moving forward because I miss crochet so much. I am losing my absolute marbles. I don't know what to do with myself. I really don't. Well, I could do this and that, but I don't want to. That's the joke. Anyway, glad you're here today. Let's hang out and do some crochet. Alright, I recently started one of those wraparound scarves that has sleeves. And this is as far as I got. We are using a 6mm and we are using a Mandala Baby. This particular color has been discontinued. This is my second run around with this particular yarn. We're just going to pull this out. It's a Lion brand yarn and it is lovely, 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 lovely. It is very pretty. I love the way it works up. I love the colors in it and it is so soft and really nice on the hands to use. So, I'm just going to continue on. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add the arms separately. Everyone else did one piece, like one big long piece, and marked off where they put the ribbing for the arms and blah, blah, blah. And I have a feeling that I'm going to end up having to supplement another type of yarn, another color, something, just to have enough to make this work. So if I can get at least the scarf part, I will be very, very pleased. Because, yeah, that could be a bit of an issue trying to match this up with something else, but I probably have some other colors or scraps or something that I can throw in that are similar. I mean, it's got gray, white, pink, and more gray. So I could get away with quite a few different color combos. And I think it'll just end up making it look really unique and interesting, so I'm not going to worry about it. So right now, I'll lean back a little so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Put my arm on my weights here. Little tiny weights. Trying to get in some tricep work when I can. Because I don't want my arms being so wavy in the wind, so to speak. So, that's on me. That's nothing to do with anybody else's perception. That is just something I really am bothered by. I can live with my big hips. I can live with my big thighs. Oh, I'm totally fine with those. But something about my arms jiggling away when I wave my arms up in the air or something just kind of makes me feel uncomfortable. So I am going to do something about that. And I figure if I can work on one part at a time, kind of like I am with the housework. I'm doing one room at a time, one piece of it at a time, moving things around, organizing, going through our stuff. Like one week I will do work on a bit of my closet. Another week I'm in the living room. I have been helping my son with organizing his stuff because his room is kind of in between a man and a child, and we're trying to organize what he's going to keep, what he doesn't want to keep, that kind of thing. Trying to make it grow with him. Alrighty, so we got a dark gray and a light gray mixing together, and that actually looks kind of fun. I really like this yarn, I do. I'll probably have to get some more mandala and other colors because I do like a good, what's the word I'm going to go with? I do like a good cake. I really do. I really like the way they mix colors. I like it how it just goes through and I don't have to think about it. I can just make whatever. Okay, let's see here. We're getting a little bit. Yeah, see, you didn't go through. I knew you didn't go through. There we go. And up to there. Up to there. Looking good. I just can't believe how cold and yucky I feel today. I'm just not feeling myself. There is a bit of a cold or something going around that people are catching and getting, and they're getting really sick, and I don't want to catch it. So that's nice. But I also had, we had bean burritos last night, and there might have been a bit of tomato sauce in there, and that could upset my stomach. I can't seem to digest tomato sauce, tomato soup, anything along that line. So lasagna, spaghetti, tomato soup, they're all out, and those are all like things I absolutely love to eat. Thankfully, I can still digest salsa and actual tomatoes most of the time, as long as I don't go too crazy. It's just one of those things I just cannot do anymore. So I just avoid it. I can still eat like garlic and butter, so I can have a garlic butter noodles instead of spaghetti. And if my husband remembers to keep some of the meat and vegetables out on the side, then I get meats and vegetables as well. So I make do. And you know what? My youngest absolutely does not like tomato sauce. She hates ketchup. She thinks it's the most disgusting thing in the world. She really does not like it. Don't give her ketchup. She'll get really upset with you. So sometimes her and I will have like French fries and fish and chips. We're in. But there's many things I can eat, so it's okay. It's a little sad sometimes watching everybody else eat pizza. That's another one I can't stomach. I cannot eat pizza. I get the worst stomach ache after. And I kind of feel like I might have gotten a little bit in. Like I can eat the beans that are made in the tomato sauce as long as we rinse the sauce off before we warm it up or cook it. Because we add it to other items. But from what I understand, that is one of the first things to go when you have irritable bowel syndrome, I think it is. I don't know. You just suddenly just can't stomach certain things. There are days I just can't eat meat either. I just, no thank you. So I eat other proteins instead. I like beans, so that works out. I am crazy about hummus. Like, I love a good hummus, as long as it's not too garlicky, because some of them, the garlic gets kind of sharp. And I do know how to make a good hummus, so I have options. I've looked into it. I had to go on a really strict diet when I was pregnant with my last daughter because I had diabetes while I was pregnant with her, and it still kind of affects me a little. I can kind of feel when my blood sugar is going low. My poor nurses, they forgot to check my blood during my labor, and I was slipping way too low. I couldn't speak anymore, and I'm trying to push at the same time. Oh, it was just awful. So they had to give me food in the middle of childbirth to bring up my my blood sugars because it was so low. It was dangerous low. I could feel it. It wasn't fun. So if you have diabetes, you are a hero keep on taking care of yourself. It can be really tricky and really frustrating because it's such a limited diet. I had cravings that I could not satisfy because there was just no way I could get my blood sugar low enough to eat this or this. And then other times I would crave something and I'd get my blood sugar low enough and I'd go to eat it and I'm like, I can't eat this. This is gross. And it's kind of stuck with me a little bit here and there. Your safest bet is meat, cheese, and vegetables. And even then, you got to be careful with your vegetables because carrots have a lot of sugar and corn are quite sweet. So those are the natural sugars that bring up your blood sugar. But it was the loss of potatoes, rice, bread, because they all are carbs, and carbs will bring up your sugar. So it's not just sugar, it's carbohydrates as well. But yeah, tomato sauce is not my friend. I think I had some last night. There's a little tiny bit that got it snuck into the meal, and I think it's affecting me. I didn't think it'd be this bad. That's bad enough that I just don't feel myself. That's right. I got a crochet hook, and that makes me feel like myself. Look at that, I'm actually crocheting, and it's not hurting. Oh, it'll hurt me later. But I think my wrist is going to heal up pretty nicely. I have a good feeling about it. I don't think this is going to be one of those wounds that doesn't heal up very well because I have been taking very massive precautions. I know in Canada we have a really good health care if you can get it. I can't go sit at urgent care for 8 hours. I just can't. I can't get there. I live too far away. By the time I get there, all the waiting spots are taken up for the people who were able to get there a lot earlier. And it's impossible to get to the clinic here. We have a walk-in clinic, but you have to call well in advance. And just a moment. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so I was interrupted by someone who got her arm caught in the fridge door. She's okay. She was just looking to see if I would come and tell her she's okay. So, yeah. Tomato sauce, out. No good. But I do love a nice green vegetable, hummus, all the good stuff. So I don't feel too bad. Just once in a while I feel a little sorry for myself, but then I remember it could be worse. I've known people who have had their gallbladders out and can't eat a whole lot more, so it is difficult to see a doctor nowadays. We don't have a lot of them around. We have emergency rooms closing down on long weekends and stuff because there's nobody to run them. And yeah, it's a little worrisome. Up north, it's even worse. So, I figure my arm's not hanging about, and if it is broken, they're just gonna do basically what I'm doing now, because I've broken my toes and my fingers a few times, quite a few of them. Somebody's having fun. And so it's not the worst thing in the world. As long as I know it's getting better, because I can feel that it's getting better. And I'm pretty sure I fractured a kneecap a few years ago and I just kind of hobbled on it for a long time, which was dumb. But I survived and my knee is not the worst. It's not the best. I mean, I couldn't run a marathon. My knee would give out on me. But I still can walk. And I walk pretty fast, so. Alright, we are done our beginning row. And it is really nice and soft, this yarn. Now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some double crochets on this row. So we're going to go 1 and 2, turn, and we're just going to start a row of double crochets. I think I'm going to go double crochet to half double crochet. Oh wait, oh no, did I switch? Because I could have swore I started with maybe not. Maybe it won't be a big deal. Nice and easy. Just a simple double crochet. I'm going to do this whole row like this, and I think the next row is going to have to be half double, or maybe I'll do half double to a single crochet. I'll have to take a look at what I like. But I think that the length of this, which is quite long, right? That is super long. On my arms, that's like enough. But I want to wrap it around her, so. I think this is going to work out quite nicely. And I got the general idea of what the patterns need, but I think I'm going to make my own adjustments for what I actually need to make it work. Which is, you know, what I seem to love to do. Me follow a pattern all the way? Nah, I'm just going to take inspiration from the pattern and do my own thing. I seem to do that a lot. And it's nothing to do with me thinking I know better or anything like that. It's just I know what I want, and this pattern's close. But if I do this, that will get me where I want it. It's just so pretty. And hey, if she doesn't like it, I'll take it. If I make it big enough, for sure. Ooh, maybe I'll do half double crochet. Maybe I'll do what I did with those straps that I just finished. That might be cool. Huh. I'll get back to you on my next row on how I decide to do it, because it's going to be a beautiful piece. I just have this feeling this is going to work out into something really pretty. Anyways, thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye!